Hey everyone. I wasn't sure if I was going to film today. So I'm on my mat and I'm literally going to practice and see what happens. And part of me feels that this will be a bit of a repetition in flow. Sometimes what I think will happen and what is expressed is very, very different. So if you're coming along for this ride, by the time I finish and post, I will have a description that meets whatever the class unfolds. But know that this is a part of the journey. Whenever we show up on our mat, most of you won't know, some of your teachers won't know exactly what the class will look like. So I have this lovely little book called Journey to the Heart. And April 7th, the caption here is, what are you resisting most? Be open to the whole journey, all parts of it. Is there a feeling, a person, a thought, a project that you have been avoiding? Is there some part of your life that you're refusing to deal with or open up to? Is there something you're resisting, something that makes you stubbornly say no? Ignore the voice that says, this is how I decide it will be, so I will close off to that part. I will not consider it. That is the voice of resistance. And as you practice, I want you to remember this piece that she wrote. Be open to everything. Your most valuable lessons may well come from the things that you're resisting most. The things that we truly need to work on are not usually the easiest things. So if you haven't already, get comfy on your back. Stretch your arms and your legs out wide. Maybe close your eyes. And take a moment to consider dedicating your practice to, and I quote, be open to everything. Your most valuable lessons may well come from the things you're resisting most. Settle into your breath. Soften your jaw. And open your heart. Take a breath in. Allow for the breath to be released. And notice how the next breath follows. You didn't need to hold on. You didn't need to create it. It just happened. Let your breath continue to guide the experience of your practice. May your heart stay open and true. May the things that you resist be nothing but a fleeting thought, not a defining experience. You are exactly where you need to be. Let's take the soles of your feet towards the floor. And then hook your right leg over your left thigh. Just think about pressing that right knee away from you. So we're exposing a little more length of the right inner groin towards the ceiling. A little bit of that figure four shape that we often know and love. Notice if for a moment the right hip might have pulled away from the ground, and see if you can get a bit heavier in the right side of your pelvis. See if you can actively seek a little bit more of that press of the right knee away from you. And then we're going to allow the right foot to fall off towards the left side of your space. As the right foot comes down to the floor, you might want to scooch your left ankle a little bit further out to the left, so more in line with your left knee. You take that left hand down and find the outside of your right ankle. And then again, actively hold on to the ankle as you press your right knee away from you, exposing more of the inside of your groin towards the ceiling. And that right hip will have lifted a bit away from the floor, but can you keep a sense of weight into the outer edge of your hips? And finding your breath. And then gently bring everything back towards center. Interlace your fingers behind your left leg. You can hold onto the hamstring, the front of the left shin, whatever feels more accessible to you. And then just draw the left leg in a little more tightly if you like, but keep again this sense of heaviness in your tailbone. We're going to try not to roll our tail off the ground yet. And then take that right hand to the outside edge of your right baby toe and draw that right knee just off of your left leg. Left foot returns to the floor. And then can you begin to kick that right leg slightly out towards the side? So you're looking for length in the right leg, but the knee does not need to fully straighten if you're not ready for that. And then rebound the right knee and draw it down. And then kick the sole of the foot out towards the right shoulder line. And rebound. And one more time, kick it out. And just hold it there for a moment. Left hip stays a little bit heavier. Left arm might be still heavy on the floor. And then bring that right leg back towards center. Right foot flat to the ground. Left leg hooks over right. Figure four on the other side. Left knee pushes out towards the side. The hips are heavy. The pelvis feels grounded. You're in your body, in your breath, very aware of the way that the earth makes contact with your skin, with the muscles, the texture, the shape, the weight of your body. You get a bit more active. Can you allow that left hip to continue to encourage that external rotation? Notice that right hip isn't peeling away from the ground. I can't decide if cats bring me pleasure in my yoga practice or drive me batty. And then we're going to tip off to the side. So the left foot lands on the right side of your space, and you might bring that right ankle more out in line with your right knee. You're going to take the right hand to hold on to the left ankle, and then going to press that left knee further away from you. So a further extension of that external rotation. I'm going to keep this idea that the left hip feels weighted. I'm going to take that back towards center and draw the right knee in towards my chest. Interlace the fingers into a comfortable position. And encourage the right leg to draw in maybe a little bit more. But the pelvis stays heavy. Sensations, the outer edge of that left hip. I'll take the left hand to the outer edge of your left foot. Place the right foot back towards the floor as the left knee comes out towards the side, almost like a half happy baby. And then you're going to extend your left leg a little or a lot. Take your time. You get a few rounds. So you rebend your left knee. There's a weight of your left thigh drawing down and slightly in. And then stretching that left leg out and drawing that left leg back in. And then one more time, left leg extends to the way that it feels comfortable and interesting in your body. And the right hip just has a sense of weight. And then bring everything back towards center. Draw your knees in towards your chest. Curl yourself up into a little bit of a ball. Bringing the forehead towards your thighs. Give yourself a little rock from side to side. And then let's go up and down the length of our spine, roughly for 3. Get some momentum if you like. 2. And then we'll rock and roll ourselves all the way up into a tabletop, so hands and knees. Soften your belly down, tip your heart and your tail upwards as you energetically pull the hands back. And then you exhale, coiling around, pushing the floor away from you. Pull the heart through, draw the shoulders back, open up some space. Draw up from the pit of your belly, round your back, push the floor forward and away. One more time, belly drops down, toes tuck under this time. Downward facing dog, hips pull you up and back, hands continue to press forward. Take your time, take your dog on a little bit more of a walk so you can bend your knees, shift your hips. Can you remain mindful of the presence of your hands and your feet? The lift and the length for your ribs and your spine. And then bring it back towards center energetically, hips lift up. Try to untuck your tail a bit more. And then heels come up high, look forward, bend your knees, step, walk, or hop, front edge of your space. Halfway lift, draw the chest forward, roll the shoulders back. Fold and empty, bowing forehead towards your toes. Inhale, rise and reach, press through your heels to bring it up. And exhale your hands to your heart, bringing space back into yourself. Ground through your feet, lift and spread through your toes. Find pressure between your hands, but a little pocket in the center of your palms. Carry your intention in that space. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, forward fold, bow down towards the earth. And halfway lift, lengthen your chest. Fold and empty your breath out. Inhale, we rise, press through your heels, bend your knees, take it up. Hands to your heart, bring it in. Again, inhale, reach it. Forward folds. Lengthen. Soften. Rise up. And collect it at your heart. Once more, breathe in. Forward fold your breath out. And halfway lift. Empty. Ground to rise. And collect it in your heart. Breathe in, reach up. Forward fold, take it down low. And halfway lift. And right leg steps back. Take a breath in, lift up through your heart. Downward facing dog, step back. And the wave of your breath forward in towards plank. Bend your elbows, lower yourself all the way down. Lengthen your toes and lift your heart. Downward facing dog, breath carries you back. Right leg goes high to the sky, breathe in. Bend your right knee and open up through your hip. Press a little bit more up through that right knee, feeling that length in the inner right groin. Straighten out the right leg, send your knee towards your nose to step the right foot through. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, step forward. And halfway lift to lengthen. Fold and empty your breath out. Inhale, we rise, take it all the way up. And hands to your heart to bring it in. Reach it up, breathe in. Forward fold your breath out. Halfway lift. Left leg back. Breathe in, hearts up. Down dog. And plank if you choose it. Control the way you lower. Cobra pose, toes lengthen, heart lifts. Downward facing dog, everything up and back. Left leg high. Bend the knee, open the hip. Push the energy of your hands forward as you extend your left knee upwards. Squeeze the heel in, energetically get strong in your left leg. Send that left leg back. Knee towards your nose as you round to step your left foot through. Inhale, hearts pull up. Step forward, let it go. And halfway lift. Empty. Rise. Fold straight away, all the way down. Lengthen through your inhale. Right leg back, exhale. Hearts up, breathe in. Step back, down dog. Plank. Chaturanga. Cobra pose, palms pull back, heart lifts up. Downward facing dog, draw it up and back, breathing out. Right leg up, inhale. Bend the knee, exhale. Straighten it out. Step it forward. Inhale. Together, exhale. Halfway lift. Empty. We rise. We fold. Lengthen. Left leg back. Hearts up. Down dog. Wave of the breath, plank. Chaturanga. Cobra. Downward facing dog. Left leg up, breathe in. Bend the knee, breathe out. Extend back. Step forward. Inhale. Feet together, exhale. And halfway lift. Empty it out. Rise up, inhale. Hands to heart, exhale. Pause. Shoulders back and down, heart draws forward. Feet root through the earth, thighs firm upwards. Palms are collected. Let's add into our journey. Reach it up towards the sky. Take a breath in. Forward fold your breath out. And halfway lift. Right leg back. Hearts up. Left leg straightens. Rebend. Pull back. Once more. Three-legged dog, left leg high. Left knee, right tricep, one little twist. Left leg up and back, three-legged dog. Roll forward like a wave towards your plank. Chaturanga, upward facing dog, or cobra. Roll the chest open, shoulders back. Downward facing dog, hips lead you up and back. Right leg goes high to the sky, breathe in. Bend your right knee, open your hip, and now lift up high into your left heel. Pivot onto the left heel, drop your right toe all the way back behind you. Lift your chest, reach your right arm up and over, wild thing. Right hand comes back down towards the floor. Right leg reaches back up towards that three-legged dog. Right foot steps forward right between the hands, warrior one. Inhale, rise up. Left foot at 45. Arms reach up towards the sky. Hands reach back behind you, breathing out. Interlace your fingers, lift your heart. Inhale. Dive your right shoulder towards your right thigh. Exhale. Pause there. Think about that right knee pressing out. Think about pressing back with your outer edge of your right hip. So there's a squeeze of the inner thighs towards the center. You can stagger your left foot further to the left if you want a little more space. Keep your gaze low. Bring your left hand down. Lift your left heel. Right arm reaches up towards the sky. Open twist. Then right leg straightens as you pull that right arm back and down. Look forward. Step your left leg in to join your right. Halfway lift. Empty. Rise up. Bow forward all the way down. Halfway lift. Left leg back. Inhale there. Straighten out the right leg. Pull back. Rebend the knee. Exhale, straighten. Once more. Three-legged dog. Right leg goes up and back. Right knee, left tricep. Take it under the body. Right leg up and back, three-legged dog. Rolling forward like a wave in towards your plank. Lower down, tops of the feet to the floor. Roll your chest open. Downward facing dog, hips pull you up and back. Left leg up, breathe in. Bend that knee, breathe out. Right heel up high, pivot. Right heel drops down. Heart lifts up. Left arm stretches above the head. Open up through the left side of your waist. Get grounded in what touches the floor. Left hand comes down. Left leg goes back. Breathe in. Left foot steps forward. Right heel down, warrior one. Inhale. Hands back, weird interlace. Exhale. Hearts lift. Bow. Humble that warrior dive. As you settle into your version of this shape, try to draw that right hip forward, left hip back. Pressing that left knee energetically away from where your left shoulder rests. Can we stay low-ish to the ground? Right hand comes down, right heel lifts up, left arm reaches up towards the sky. Take a breath. Left leg straightens out as you circle that left arm back down. Take a breath in, step forward as you breathe out. Halfway lift, lengthen. Fold and empty, let it go. Inhale, we rise all the way up. And hands to your heart, bring it in. Pause. What gets in the way of your journey? It's not you, it's not your body, it's nothing but made up stuff in your mind. So can we settle in to just being in our body and our breath? Whether we continue to add in or take away from the experience, nothing needs to change unless you're ready for it to change. Reach your arms up towards the sky, big breath in. Forward fold, let it all go. And halfway lift, lengthen your body. Right leg goes back, hearts will lift, breathe in. One time, left leg straightens, breathe out. Inhale, rebend, left leg goes up and back, three-legged dog with a little bit of a bend to the knee. Left knee, right tricep twisted under. Left leg goes up and back, three-legged. Roll it forward like a wave if you choose to. Up dog or cobra. Downward facing dog, pull your hips up and back, breathing out. Right leg goes high to the sky, inhale. Bend the knee, open the hip as you exhale. Lift up high onto your left foot. Drop back, wild thing. Right arm reaches up towards the sky. Now you can always go back to that downward facing dog or pick up that right knee. Look forward. Step your right foot forward however you need to get there. Inhale, right arm circles up, open twist. As you exhale, pull back, straighten out that right leg. Standing splits at the top edge of your mat, left leg reaches high. Then both feet together, let it go. Halfway lift. Empty. Rise. All the way down. Lengthen. Left leg back. Hearts up. Straighten right leg. Rebend. Three-legged. Right knee, left tricep. Send it back. Vinyasa of your choice. You don't have to take them. Find your ability to open up. Downward facing dog to whatever your experience is. Left leg high. Left leg bends and opens. Drop down, breathe in, reach the chest up. Wild thing. Left knee tries to lift. Look to where you wanted to go. Step your left foot forward. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, left leg straightens. Inhale, standing splits. Exhale, both feet together. Lengthen your body, breathe in. Forward fold your breath out. Inhale, we rise all the way up, my friends. Exhale, dive forward, let it go. Halfway lift. Right leg back. You know this. Inhale. Exhale. Rebend. Three-legged. Cross your body. Send it back. Vinyasa through whatever it is that you want to do with that shape. Up dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Right leg up. Bend and open. Reach up. Now here's where we're going to play a little bit more. Three-legged dog if you like. You have options. And I want you to start to step that right foot forward, but then keep your right leg straight. Take a breath in. Circle that right arm up. Open your chest. Then bring it down. Step forward. Standing splits. Inhale. Left leg joins your right. Exhale. Half lift. Empty. Rise up. Inhale. Forward fold. Exhale. Can we trust that we know this? Breathe in and lengthen. Left leg goes back. Hearts up. One time straighten. Rebend. Three-legged whatever. Knee across the body. Send it back. Vinyasa it through. Up dog or cobra. Downward facing dog, pit of the breath. Left leg high. Bend it and open. Drop it back. Wild thing. Hearts up. Breathe in. Reach it. Pick up that left leg. Look where you want it to go. Step the left foot forward. Left leg straight. Circle that left arm up. Rotate your chest. And then step forward. Inhale, right leg up. Both feet together. Half lift. Empty it out. Inhale to rise. Collect it at your heart. Settle in. Find your internal heat. Find that passion within you. The moment that we fight, that we catch ourselves going, I can't, I don't want to, I'm uncomfortable, that is our journey forward. The minute we catch ourselves and we're forcing and we're angry and we're feeling like it has more of a raginess to it, maybe that's your moment of stepping back. Breathe in, reach it to the sky. Forward fold, bow it down. Inhale to lengthen. Right leg goes back. High lunge this time. Inhale, reach up towards the sky. Open up, warrior two, drop your right foot down. Exalt your warrior, take that left arm up and over. As you exhale, cartwheel both hands down towards the ground. You know this part, left leg goes up and back.
Left knee, right tricep, twisted under your body. Now kick that left leg out towards the right. Drop your right heel down, reach your right arm up towards the sky, fallen triangle. See if you can push your baby toe edge of your right foot down as you reach your right arm over your head. Right hand circles down towards the floor. Now can you go right into that wild thing, pivot left leg back. Option to bring the top of the left foot down, bend your knees and take a little tap. And then lift your hips up, reach your heart up. Three-legged dog. Take a vinyasa if you want it, or just pause. We'll come back together. Take your time. Downward facing dog. Right leg reaches high. Bend that knee, open the hip. You've done this 1,000 times now. Lift up, pivot, wild thing. Now adding into the equation if you want to add in. So remember your option, three-legged dog, right leg forward, whatever you might like. Or can you reach down, catch your right big toe? With the peace sign fingers of your right hand, is your right leg able to take a little bit more extension? Then the right foot's going to try to come forward, maybe with that toe clasp. Heart up, left heel gets a little bit heavier. Take a breath. And we're going to bow over a straight-ish right leg. You slide that right heel in if it went further forward, rebound the knee, take a breath. This time, standing splits, reach your left leg high to the sky, bend your left knee, open your hip. Reach your right hand back and see if you can find the top of that left foot if you like. And then push, left knee up, but heart down. Energize your left foot within the palm of your right hand. Now, as I release that left foot, I want to take it back. I want to rebend my right knee and I want to go find my left foot. So I'm going to travel towards the back edge of my space and drop my right knee down and open up through my heart. Take that low line, sweep your arms up towards the sky. And then let's wrap. Right arm over left, reach your fingers up towards the ceiling, take a breath in, and then lean back. Pull your chest up, reach your elbows up, and then maybe lean back and lean into your left hip a little bit further, but keep a sense of buoyancy in your belly. And then take your elbows down towards the inside of your left thigh. Fingers might come down towards the ground like a humbled warrior, but kneeling. Untangle your arms, bring your right forearm down, reach your left arm up towards the sky. Please feel free to stay right there or reach back and take a bind to your right foot. Again, same idea. Can you push your right foot into your left hand and peel your heart open? Maybe use your right hand to hold on to your left ankle and press the left knee out as you open up through your heart a bit more. Good. Release the hands from your feet. Take your right foot over towards the left side of your space. Crawl your body back towards center. Downward facing dog. Take it back. Take a nice big breath in. Lengthen out through your body. Lift your heels. Then bend your knees, step, hop, or trust, but the float forward towards the front. Halfway lift. Empty. Breathe in, rise up. And hands to your heart. Let's do that again. Inhale, sweep it to the sky. Forward fold. Half lift. Left leg back. High lunge this time, reach up. Warrior two, open it up. Inhale to exalt, reach that right arm up and back. As you exhale, cartwheel, both hands down, right leg goes up and back, three-legged dog. Right knee, left tricep, twist. Kick it off to the side. Drop that left heel down, reach your arms up. And then breathing out, pushing your right hand forward, left arm reaches, and baby toe edge of that left foot really roots. Left hand circles down, right leg goes all the way up and around. Top of the right foot option comes down. You can bend your knees, kind of sit back, and then maybe lift up. As the right hand comes back towards the floor, take it through a vinyasa if you like, Or you just meet in that downward facing dog. You don't need to go through the vinyasa. We meet together, downward facing dog. Left leg goes high to the sky, breathe it in. Bend that knee, open that hip. Wild thing, drop that left foot over, ball of the foot, reach your chest up, reach your left arm up, and then option, bring that left knee up. Reach down, catch the peace sign fingers of your hand to your big toe, and then maybe kick. This is very hard to do and talk, I'm not gonna lie. And then left foot might come forward. You're gonna take a breath in, however you got there. And as you exhale, you're gonna fold over a fairly straight left leg with a bit of sink into your right heel. And we might rebend that left knee, slide it in a little bit closer. And then as you exhale, standing splits, reach that right leg high to the sky as you inhale. Bending the right knee, reach back with your left hand and catch the foot. Push the knee up, open your heart towards your left thigh. The left leg is strong. The right foot pushes actively against the left hand. As I release my right foot, I want to seek the back edge of my mat. It drops down and you go looking for it. Travel all the way back. Take a breath in. Lower that left knee to the floor. Low line, swim your arms up towards the sky. And we'll wrap. Left arm over right, catch your opposite fingers, elbows, shoulders, whatever works. Take a breath in, stay. Or start to lean back a little bit. Elbows up. Maybe lean back a little bit more. Take an inhale. Then as you exhale, bring your elbows down towards the inside of your right thigh. Baby fingers down. And then we'll untangle the arms, left forearm to the floor, hold on to that right ankle with the left hand if you like. And then reaching that right arm up towards the sky. Bending through the back knee, see if you can bring it up to collect. And then push foot against hand, open up your heart. I'm still pressing that right knee away from me actively, and I'm feeding this hand and foot relationship. Release hands and feet. Pick the body up and travel that left foot over to the right hand side of your space. Body comes up and around, downward facing dog. We're simplifying just this last little piece. For those of you that want that fancy transition, you'll join me. For those of you that want a little bit less, just step your right foot forward. Right leg goes up, bend and open, tap it back, lift your heart. Keep the heart lifted. Do you want to feed foot and hand towards each other? Maybe extend the leg, maybe not. And then that right foot's going to join everybody else at the front of your space. You're going to drop that left knee down and fold towards your right thigh. Option one. Option two is I feed a little bit more length through space and I start to work into my version of splits. I want to keep that idea of the outside of my left hip facing the floor. Right leg is active. Quadriceps engage in the process. I can fold towards my right thigh if I choose. I could stay a little more upright. I want to slow down my breath and love wherever I am in this experience. Let's lift our chest up, draw the right foot in, rebend the right knee, and then walk your right heel slightly over to the left. Let that right knee open up towards the side for pigeon pose. The left leg is still in the same shape it was when you were working on splits. It shouldn't open up towards the left. So you can stay here in pigeon, you can fold. You could put a block on the outer edge of your right hip. You could be in your back in figure four. You can explore what it might feel like to walk yourself away from your right knee, so over to the left, and maybe even extend your right arm further forward. Bring it back towards center. Tuck the left toes, lift your chest. Step back, downward facing dog. Flow if you want to flow. Take a moment in child's pose if you'd rather. 3 breaths remaining. And left leg goes high to the sky. Option, just step that left foot forward. Bend your left knee, drop it back. Tap the floor, lift your hips if you want to take those versions. That left knee rises, the left hand might go down. Find the left big toe and straighten out through the leg-ish. That left foot comes forward. You take a breath in. We'll drop our right knee down. Stay there if you want to stay there and just bow. Or find the version of splits that is working for your body today. And one side might be really different than the other. You can fold, you can soften, but there should be some level of ability to engage some of these deeper shapes. And start to lift our chest up, shift our weight back so our left knee can bend. Toe heel over towards the right and allow yourself to work your way into pigeon. The right leg is still in a bit of internal rotation, same idea as where it was in splits, and you might be folding down towards the floor. If you untuck the top of your right foot, think about pressing into the baby toe edge of that right foot a little bit. And notice if it's really walked off to the side. Hey, and bring it in. And then maybe if you did this on the other side, you're walking your chest slightly to the left. And maybe, or sorry, to the right. Maybe you're extending that left arm forward. And see how I'm sinking my left shoulder down? It gives me a bit more access to the entire left side of my waist, my ribs, around the armpit, and the outer edge of my hip. And we'll take this back towards center. You can step back and once again flow through or do whatever you did on the other side. Otherwise, I'm going to invite you to draw the right leg around and find your way into a seated cross-legged shape. So take your time to arrive here. And if you prefer to end your practice on your back, go ahead and just lie on your back. Maybe take a really big breath in and a full and complete breath out. Remember to be open to the whole journey, all the parts of it. And as our quote goes today, be open to everything. Your most valuable lessons may well come from the things you're resisting most. And lighting me bows to the light within you. Namaste.